It's me, Chipmunk. So, today is finally the part 2 to my ballet video. So I finally found the little blurb I wrote about my ballet teacher, who I still miss dearly, and I still really want to say thank you. So, without further ado, here is what I wrote about him. So my dance teacher's name was Asaf. So this is what I said. I'm really happy. In 6th grade, I switched over to a new dance studio because my old one had actually closed down. It was ran by a friend. I was a bit shy, I still am, and I don't like new things, and they make me very, very anxious. But I love ballet. I took ballet for 11 years of my life, and I quit recently because they wouldn't let me move up levels because I wasn't in company, so I took a ballet class. There I met one of the most nicest people I could have ever known. Asaf. We would have regular classes go across the floor. I still remember the one thing he taught me. But sometimes, once a month, we would always do just a stretching class, and these were my favorite. And this might be just something trivial, but it actually really helped me. It helped me get out of my shell. Because my class was always odd numbers, I would stretch with Asaf because I was the weird one out. I wasn't in company, so I didn't have a friend to stretch with. Asaf almost actually had me get my right split, and I can't do it because I never kept up with it. I'm so sorry, Asaf, if you're watching. Asaf, he was always patient and always kind. I would always remind him actually about stretching classes. I would always remember we would have them close to a holiday. So it would be like, oh, Christmas is coming up, don't forget the stretching class. Oh, St. Patrick's Day, don't forget the stretching class. I actually gave him a baking soda bread one year, and he was really helpful and so nice, and he was very thankful. And he actually was a little bit sick, but he always was in a good mood. And he would share stories about us, with us when he came over from Israel, and he would talk about how his daughter was doing and how he actually was getting his degree. It was, I believe, in computer sciences. And then we found out one day that we weren't going to be a part of the recital. So I had a choice. I could actually go into the other class, ballet class, not take that ballet class anymore, and be in the recital. Or I could pick up another dance. So I joined I joined my twin sister's hip-hop class. Now, I've taken ballet all my life, so I'm not the hip-hop type of person. So I took another class, plus his. And after every class, I would chat with him while putting on my shoes and putting my stuff away. And then one day, out of the blue, after a stretching class, he told me that I had beautiful feet. And this sounds like a really weird compliment, but to dancers, this is really good. And I said, how? I have flat feet. That's the reason I took ballet, actually, because my feet are very flat. Right now, this is actually a beautiful point, and I'll get into something that the person that owns the studio said. And I said, how? I have flat feet. And he goes, but they are not flat. And over the years, I actually have made an arc in my foot from ballet, which reminds me of a story that I read that made me partially really stick with ballet. And he would always ask us if he was saying things right, like if he was saying, oh my gosh, right, turning around sometimes. I'm trying to think of one word in specific. He would ask us a lot if he was doing it right. And then dance ended, and I made my mom promise that as soon as class schedule came out and we found out who was teaching what, she'd sign me up for his class. And the class schedule came out and we couldn't find his name. And we asked the owner of the studio where he was. And Jamie said that Asaf was no longer working with my dance studio. And I was very upset. I took ballet that year. I had a nice teacher named Naomi. But every time my mom would mention his name, even in a whisper, I'd go, Asaf! I really miss him because he was actually one of my favorite ballet teachers. Him, and when I was younger, Jen, she was my first favorite ballet teacher because she said, I have the body for a ballerina. And Asaf told me I had beautiful feet, and that was the first time I had ever heard someone say something on me was beautiful. He was the best teacher I've ever had, and I could ever have, because I am no longer taking ballet right now. And like I said, every time my mom mentions his name, I would hear it. And I've been searching for him ever since 2013 when I was in 6th grade. And I finally found him. I found where he was working. I want to say thank you to him, but I'm worried he's not going to remember me. And being that I have anxiety, it's going to be really hard doing this. But one day I will be able to walk up and say, thank you. Thank you for the confidence you've given me. And the dance studio, actually, my last year I took dance. I had my ballet shoes on and everything, and we were just doing something, and I was dancing, and she whispered to my dance teacher, she has the feet of a ballerina. And I attribute that to my 11 years of taking ballet. And even though I had the feet of a ballerina, she never let me move up, which is why I dropped ballet, because I was being put in with middle schoolers, 6th graders, when I was a freshman. And I knew everything of the level of ballet that I've mastered that level. And I really wanted to do point and everything, and I couldn't. So tell me down below if you've taken dance, and if you've ever had a dance teacher or some sort of teacher that has really stuck with you, just like Asaf has stuck with me. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, guys, I'm Chipmunk, and stay true to who you are. Bye!